Hello guys and welcome. So today I'm going to be doing my first ever IRL video. So just gonna say hello. So today I'm going to show you how to mod and add additional games to your SNes Classic. Or NES Classic, depends what you want. So just starting off, here's the classic version, and it's hooked up to a monitor that's right here in the background. Yeah, got the two controllers, got the actual console, and it's so light. Like you can barely, if you put this in your pocket, I think it's about the same as my iPhone. But I'm going to hook this up and I'm going to show you how to mod it. Okay, so I'm just going to first show you it working. So here you have it. Since I don't have a schmancy fancy Elgato in my hands, I really can't show you it, like I can't record HDMI, so it looks kind of awkward. But yeah, so let me just show you it working. So I'm just gonna go into Tetris since it doesn't take that long. See when it loads. There you go. I accidentally opened the menu, so I don't have any sound since my monitor doesn't have sound, but I'm going to plug in my earplugs when I'm playing. I have and why I'm not plugging in my actual headphones is because they are HDMI, so can't really do that. I'm not the best at Tetris, and I am far from good. Look at those. I am no. Let me. Uh, okay, that's it. Okay, so we're here on my desktop, as you can see. So I am going to open Hakchi. A link to this program will be linked in the description, but I am going to open it. So if you have your SNES Classic, you can, instead of hooking it up to a port in your wall, you can actually hook the USB up to your computer, and that's what I've done. And you're going to need to set it up in the beginning, but that won't be a problem, I don't think. So you go and do all the steps that it says, shouldn't be a big problem. So I've hooked it up, SNES USA Europe here. So I am just going to just add more games. So since this is in Swedish, I am really sorry, but just gonna show you. So I have here my game. So in my RAM folder, I have ROMs here. So I can link those in the description below if you guys want. I'm probably going to do that. So here you have my ROMs. So I have SNES, NES, Game Boy Advance, and Game Boy. I'm still searching for a ROM set for Game Boy Color. So you have the classic console ROMs. These are the ones I've picked out that I want in my game. So I'm going to open them. It's going to just wait a bit, and it's going to just add the games for you. And here you are. So you have Earthbound, Pac-Man, Pokemon All-Stars, Mario Bros. 2, 3, Mario Kart, and Tetris. And then you have the original games here that are on. So the ones you just want to tick off, the ones you don't want. So I'm just going to tick them off. The thing with my ROM is that Super Mario World the ROM for Super Mario World doesn't work. So I'm just going to wait that. And then we have Super Goals, Castlevania, Street Fighter, and then you just tick off everything you don't want. So I'm probably going to trigger many people when I just tick off so many games that they probably like. But so we have here. Oh right, Yoshi's Island off and Super Mario Kart off because I already have them here. So then, what you're going to do is you see on the thing here, you see that the title. So if I just sync them here and just wait, there you go. You're going to see. So as you can see, if we just go on here, you can see that none of them are gonna have pictures. So if you just go original games here, you can see that they have pictures because these are the original games I kept. But then you can also delete the remove the folder here and just put everything on the same page, which is what I'm going to do. But if you just open more games, you can see it. So none of them have pictures, and I'm going to show you how to add them. But a little nice touch is that they actually have done the cartridge, the respective cartridge. So you can see here, if we have Earthbound, it looks like an SNES cartridge. That Super Mario Bros. Looks like an NES cartridge. So a really nice touch, and it's almost like Nintendo wanted you to mod the system. But now I am going to show you how to like add images. So you can see here we have Earthbound. Then you just press Google. And then they kind of get coming up. So it's going to search automatically. You find the one you like the most. I like this one. You double click. I accidentally unchecked that one. And then you just do this for all your games. So I have the Namco. Just put on all of them you want. And I'm going to be back when I have. Okay, so now I've done it for all of the games, as you can see. And then to delete the to delete the folder, go into settings, pages or folders, and then disable folders. And then you just press sync. Okay, so I'm just gonna press sync, and you see that it's gonna say Hakchi in the start here. That is the program name, and that is what you're gonna see. Now you just gotta wait. Okay, so as you can see here, we have all the games that I added. So here we have Pac-Man, Earthbound, Super Mario Bros. These are basically the same game. The only one I didn't have last time was Pac-Man. You can see that we have all the images for all the games, and we have no folders, so it's simultaneously merged with all other games. So you can basically think that this was the legit thing. Like you have Super Mario Bros. And you just have all the classic titles. So it's actually not that hard, and it is actually one of the best ways I've found to play NES games. Or it's not the best, but if you were to get any of the classic consoles made by a Nintendo, I would really recommend to get the SNES one, since the NES one only has 2 buttons. You can't play, or it's harder to play SNES games on it. There's definitely ways around it, but still, if you were to get it, you can, and probably what I'm going to do is get an external NES controller, so I could play the NES games the way they were meant to be played. But yeah, overall, this has been how to mod your SNES Classic system, and I've been Willem. You've been lovely, and I am out.